Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to my good friends all around the globe. Good morning, Dr. Rob Kiltz, to Erto, George V, Yorba Linda. Let's see, Erica, thank you for stopping in. A great day in paradise. To my mighty tribe, let's see, Instagram, CNY, and Dr. Kiltz, and of course, my YouTube, Facebook. A beautiful, awesome, and amazing day in God's given universe. We're starting the day with a little bit of positivity always and personal empowerment. Les Brown, don't let the negativity given to you by the world disempower you. Instead, give to yourself that which empowers you. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the top of the line here. All right. Thanks for stopping in quickly. Let's see. G. Papel, Carlos, Elizabeth, good morning. Carnivore Doctor, good morning. Lisa, Howard, Pittman, Leslie, Omitomo, Noli, I'm going short, spanning time. Good morning, sunshine. Donka, let's see. Frazier, let's see. Shesmatis, Lewis, lots and lots starting to join on the Dr. Kiltz. Thank you, Gabby. Let's see, LD or ID. Let's see, Rover. Let's see, Mrs. Boland. Good morning. How you doing? And of course, to Amy, Scott. Let's see, Jareldi, and George. Again, thank you for stopping in. And George V, Yorba Linda, corrected me on, let's see, free range or pasture raised. I don't know. We have all these organic and inorganic. I was talking to to some those in the field. These terms are always a conflict. But I went to pasture raised farms. Really great stuff. If you haven't looked at pasture raised, white oak pastures, you got to take a look at it. And they have some really great stuff on, and basically free range. Let's see here. Cage free and free range is very misleading. Let's see. Cage free poultry don't live in cages. These birds can still be crammed 20 to 40,000 to a barn. Oh my God. Free range, though, may be given only 2 feet. What free range? It's like semantics don't matter anymore, I guess. Okay. And then, of course, pasture raised poultry as a way that is consistent with how chickens would naturally live. Although when I watch on white oak pastures, there's a fence around them, so they can't completely go wherever they want, but it's much nicer out there. And we're trying to absolutely raise our food in the most humane, organic, natural way, which is critical. So thank you, George V, for bringing that up. And any corrections, please throw them my way, because I need to learn better and more and be on top of things. But White Oak Pastures is quite amazing. Take a look at their stuff. If you love chickens, I stick to the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. All right. Let's see. Questions again on Instagram. Hit the question button. And thank you to the YouTube, Facebook, Sandy, Shah, Lee, Aisha. Let's see. Thomas, Fred Montez, Brett Moore, Sandy, Whitlock McDougall, and Rhonda Britt. Again, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you this beautiful day. Let's see. It's Tuesday, May 2nd, 23. And attaining control and power over one's mind, body, soul is something many of us strive to achieve every day. And actually, you actually control it. But your thoughts sort of drive you into directions. You think, oh, I should be over here, but your thoughts still bring you over here because you have complete control over it all. That's the craziness, right? How much sleep do we really need? I do 6 hours. I might take 1 or 2, 5, 10-minute naps a day, but it's meditation and prayer. That's my daily habit. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. Discot, Carnivore OMAD, hello, Sefarov. I typically do my 1 meal a day. I'm on my 3-day fast. I got to write it down, and I need everyone's encouragement. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So let's see. My last meal was Monday night, So 24, 48, 72. My next meal is Thursday night. So it's water. I had a little bit of coffee yesterday because I had a headache. Caffeine is my drug of headaches when I have it for rare, thankfully, and I'm feeling much better today. I'm motivated and encouraged by everyone like George for bringing, again, comments, corrections, ideas, and thoughts and motivation. We had a really great meetup yesterday. Thank you, Amy, for sharing your thoughts and ideas. To everyone, thank you for sharing your thoughts and ideas. And again, Holly, hello, Mr. Kelly, the best way to know you are getting enough fat. Well, I do about a 1-to-1. Are you trying to lose weight or gain weight? Want to gain weight, more fat? You want to lose weight, less fat? You want to be optimal? I think 1-to-1. My good friend Ken Berry says 2-to-1 fat to protein. Again, I do it in grams or pounds or sort of my guesstimate based on what I see. I think that's about it. But if you're having constipation, add more fat. And again, constipation, by the way, is bloating and not going. I think not. I go maybe a couple times a week, no more pain or discomfort and no more blood. That's the very best, I think. But if you're looking to lose the weight, less fat, gain the weight, more fat, and I typically recommend one meal a day. That's the very best way because the bowels need the rest, right? Burgers, I love burgers, hamburgers, but nix the bun and the lettuce, the tomato, and the onions. It's the fatty meat, and cook it in the pan and save the grease and put the butter and salt. Voila. I do a little bit of cheese. It's awesome. All right. Jonathan, my good friend, Michael Fay, a beautiful day. Let's set up our Florida meetup for sometime this summer so we can all get together. Olin Jr. from San Pedro, California, my good friend. How you doing? Appreciate you for stopping in. Brown Pro, let's see, SHB. Callie Hope, again, thank you very much for stopping in. Erica Sheens, hey, Mabusi, from all around the globe, my friends. Tell us where you're at in this beautiful world. What are you doing this beautiful day? Are you on a walk, a ride? Are you driving and delivering? Are you doing the work of the janitorial work to make sure that the places we all live and work are pristine? Because that's important work, is it not, right? All right. Again, good morning, George Andrews, Carlos Camacho. Good morning. Many eggs every day, free range. Again, free range, grass fed. Oh, no. Let's see. Pasture raised. But freedom on the range. It means like go free, but they're all sort of industrial phrases because even organic and what is inorganic food? Let's see. Plants grow their organic material. Sometimes I think we make too much out of this stuff. Eat food, good food, whether it's grass-fed, grain-fed, finished, I should say. It's free range or not. Again, is that the important thing of the food you're eating? Do we go crazy over it? Or do we focus on ways we can make it more, pasture raised and organic in nature? That's the way we want to go. Good morning, Amy. Espresso is what I do for my headache. Almost never have them I almost never have them anymore either. This is like the first one I've had in 5 years. So it's whatever. See, Amy was talking about getting some upper respiratory stuff, coughing. Remember, the microparticles are in the air. The dust carries them. The viruses, the bacteria, the molds, they're everywhere. Can't get rid of them. I am in the land of one of the best meat all over the world. Brazil, absolutely. Brazil meats, I hear, are the very best. We went to Texas del Brazil Steakhouse. I don't know if any of the meat was Brazilian, by the way, in Destiny Mall for our first meetup in Syracuse. It was awesome and amazing. The staff there were great. The meat was great. It was a little loud for us because we were a big group, 18 of us. But next time we're going to do Syracuse at the office and that'll be our next one. Lynn, good morning. Everything is in divine order. That's absolutely the truth, right? TWT, looking like a sad smiley. Thomas, Galen, Carlos, Erica, thank you. Stardust, Luna, Sandy Whitlock, Brett Moore, Fred Montez, Thomas Kalen, Aisha D, Sandy Seyfried, Shayar Lee. Oh, Robert Kiltz is here. And George V from Yorba, Linda, and Erto. Again, thank you. Again, questions, comments, thoughts, ideas, bring them to us every day. Let's see. Sadiqas from Dubai. Why do plants need animal feces to grow better? Well, I guess it's all working together, and without the bugs, the birds, and the bees, and likely the bacteria, yeast, and viruses, and then the herbivores, that's all part of the nature of what the ecosystem is currently. My bet is without the herbivores, it would be a different environment, and they'd thrive in different ways. But if for our farming, though, if you think about it, we're constantly growing and then reaping and gathering all the plants. So you have to you have to refertilize it, and the herbivores out on the range are the best way to do that, right? That seems to be the very best. Yes. Cheese gives me constipation. Why? Well, what do you mean by well, constipation is bloating and not going. So it's the feeling you got to go. But remember, milk and cheese has sugar and it tends to ferment. So I don't recommend it. Carlissa, again, for the Instagram, there's a question button that you can put your questions on, and I'll get to them for sure. Attaining control, right, is the mind game. Personal empowerment can help us in every aspect of life. So every day, start the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Get your journal out morning, afternoon, and evening. Great habits. Get your thoughts down, but you want to focus them by listening, by reading, by writing, by poetry, painting, and pottery. I got my kiln fired up yesterday, but my L&L kiln was not working right, my new one, but we're getting it there. Hopefully this week it'll get fixed. If it is when we tap into the wholeness that is us and feel empowered by our very being and potential. It is the knowing that we can be and do everything, anything we desire. The knowing that we can achieve whatever we put our mind to. Remember, if you're thinking of the negative, you live the negative. If you're thinking of the positive, you live the positive, right? It's all in God's hands. It's all working out the way it's meant to. SC3, again, motion is motivating. Every day, get motion motivating, get moving, right? All you need to do. I do my smart bells. I do my pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups. But the most important exercise I do is my get up. Get up out of bed, get off of the couch, get up and get out of the house. Listen, we're not meant to be in our cave all the time. You're meant to move right on. Let's see. Erica, thank you. Charlotte Rittman. Cheese has a lot of sugars. It ferments, bloating, pain, damages the glycocalyx. The glycocalyx is the Teflon shield that protects your body. When it's damaged, the microbes and all the other antigens get in your body. They wreak havoc, whether it's in the upper respiratory system, the gut, the lungs, lower respiratory system. It's in the vascular system, the lymphatics, the peritoneum, or in every organ of your body. You're destroying the glycobiome, right? Just Rhonda, good morning. Let's see. They're all pretty. Pam, hey, how you doing? Again, stopping in. Thank you so much. Kosher, good morning. Spine, good morning. Amir, good morning. Ricardo, Alex, good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Wherever you are in this world, good day to my friends. All right. Manure contains nitrogen, phosphorus, and other nutrients that plants need to grow. Absolutely. But again, without them, the plants decompose. They provide the fertilizer also for the growth of the plants. But many forests don't have a lot of ruminants all over the place, but on the grasslands, for sure, they're the greatest. Overcomplicate things. Don't we, Aisha? We're building a chicken coop in our back garden in the Highlands of Scotland. I can't give up coffee. It's okay. Listen, enjoy the coffee. Listen, if you have a little sip of whiskey, wine, or beer from time to time, this is not to say if you keep doing that, you're not going to live very long. Come on. Don't give it up. Enjoy it. Not putting pressure on myself anymore to quit coffee. Cheese is bad as gluten sometimes, I think. Yes. Thank you. Again, I enjoy my coffee from time to time. Same with my martini and my pasture-raised chicken eggs. Glad you made it. Awesome to everyone. Will butter lead to fermentation? Well, typically not. If it's really good quality butter with not a lot of sugar or protein, amino acids, but it can. But again, meat, salt, water, and it's fatty meat, salt, and water. That's the very best. Fatty meat, salt, and water. FMSW. And OMAD, 1 meal a day. That's kind of Kiltz's general way. I'm on my 3-day fast. Nothing Tuesday, Wednesday, and my next meal is Thursday evening. We'll see what Kiltzy does. It's a good practice. Mary McCarthy, Huber, thank you so much, you and your husband, for being at our meetup, organizing it. Appreciate everyone there, learning a lot every single day. We complicate everything, don't we? Phosphorus, nitrogen, the soil needs all of that. Let's see. Manure contains many things. SC3, full gut, right? Brewing, empty gut, healthy and strong life. Right on. Let's see. Full life, nutrients the plants need to grow. But again, without them, it's because there's a lot of the plants grow and die, grow and die, grow and die. But nowadays we clear the land and we plant again, and you got to fertilize it. For sure, right? The Viking mindset. Good morning. Love the Vikings. Ultimately, you think about the Vikings, they're probably the reason so many have England and France and so many Norway and all of it. It's all about that, right? Where does creatinine fit in? Creatinine? Well, again, you get it from the meat. It's all part of it. So we're always supposed to focus on one mineral vitamin. If you're going to focus on one, it's attitude for sure. Purpose, discipline, gratitude, MSW, all we need. Meat, salt, water. Purpose, discipline, and gratitude. Never forget that. Creatine, it's in the meat you eat. You don't have to get a supplement. Eat meat, salt, water. And I say fatty meat, salt, water. That's the very best, right? All right. Haley Sauer. Good. Thanks for stopping in. Is it possible to increase chances of one gender by conceiving 3 to 4 days before ovulation versus the day of ovulation, boys and girls? I don't think so. You're always going to find a story that someone says, this or this. Go at it and see what that is for sure. 3-day fast. Are you doing water only? I'm doing water. I got water only. I'm actually doing water and salt and salt water, meat, salt, water, right? MSW, meat, salt, water, fatty meat, salt, water, if I'm going to be eating. But for my 3-day fast, it's salt and water. And I need some help to stay on it. I need your encouragement. Hey, Kiltzy, how's your fast going? Just like when I do my 5 to 7 day fast, July. So we're doing a 5-day fast in July. Come on in, be there. Roxanne Menard, DBDC. How you doing, my friend? Let's see. It's a great day in paradise. Thank you again for stopping in to all. Sandra Lee. Let's see. Seth Sefi Kumo. How about just Kumo? Real Red Rooster. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in. It's just Rhonda. Consultation tomorrow. You're going to be fine. Listen, our job is to help you. Remember, our job is to help you on this journey. And by the way, sometimes people are finding it difficult to understand the financial aspect of See My Fertility. I got an amazing team. Are they perfect? None of us are, right? Do they make a mistake? Yes, all of us do. So let's just be kind and loving and generous to all human beings. And we're providing the most affordable fertility care in America. And I wish I could give it away to everyone. We've raised our prices a nominal amount. We still offer financing. And if someone misquotes you, that's just a mistake. Look, we're all doing our very best, and just keep doing your very best every day. Keto Carnivore, perianal abscesses. Get rid of fiber, fruit, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and honey. It's deadly for you. And I'm sorry, Dr. Saladino's honey and fruit every day. It's slowly causing damage that doesn't show up until one day: cancer, stroke, heart disease, dementia, depression, all these things caused by it. So don't do it. Right on. All right. Let's see. We've got to read a little bit. Norman Vincent Peale, a little bit of positivity. Let's instill positivity in the day, right? May 2nd, get with the philosophy which teaches us to rejoice with unutterable and exalted joy every day. Be joyful. And even when complain or something like, oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, you're right. Stardust, right? Barris D3K2, Istanbul. Am I right? Right? 1958 unicorn. Thanks for joining. Kiltz is born in 56, March 12th, 11:20 a.m., Los Angeles. And we're all on this crazy, amazing journey together. And if I misquote something, just put a little correction on the bottom. We'll own up to it, because I appreciate everyone for sharing, because we want to sort of direct it in the right. We want to guide it in the right direction. Remember, guiding in the right direction doesn't mean it's not going to move this way or this way, right? Life is motion. OurAncestorsFoods.com. Let's see. Jake, reach out that we're going to do a live. Right on. All right. A little Christ-based teachings. All right. Our problems grow out of our own false beliefs and limited viewpoints. Answers come through an attitude called prayer. Right on. Fred Montanez. Cardiologist is willing to order the lab test I request, whereas my primary doctor is not. You should have, I believe all of us should have the right to order the labs we want. You have the right. You are the new doctor of your life, right? That's what the new medicine is. Be your own doctor. Be your own leader. Learn, read. The problem is, we in the Western medical establishment sort of believe we'll diagnose your disease and then give you a drug or a dissection. But in fact, it really is different today. What I've found is faith is always first. Fertile fatty foods, right? And fatty meat, salt water, game changer. You want to do the really get is, I do raw fatty meat as rare as possible, the very best, right? Let's see, labs weekly for the last 5 weeks. But again, the labs are deceiving. Be careful, right? Let's see. Everyone is human. We'll get you there. All right. Good morning. Let's see. Panto. Would eating fatty meat, eggs 3 times a day still help lose weight? Listen, if you eat too much and don't move enough, you're going to gain weight. I think we're wrong, by the way. And you can eat as much meat as you want and you're going to be fine. No. No. It doesn't make sense, does it? All right. I want to get, I gotta set up a little differently, and I apologize because sometimes this actually helps me not talk as loud because I can hear myself a little bit better, and it helps a lot. But you're in control of your health and wellness. No one else. No one else is in control, right? Let's see. Flo, Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics, Ashwi, thank you. Trin, good morning, good afternoon. It's just Rhonda, and it's Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Letitia, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, top of the morning, wherever you're at in this world, right? I like sparkling water. I do Pellegrino, and I love Gerolsteiner. Gerolsteiner is actually my favorite. I've got just some plain water today. I throw in a little Malden salt. I'm not on my butter. I'm not on my. I do have a piece of chocolate from time to time, and my team knows I love dark chocolate from time to time. And fatty meat every day. I love Snake River Farms. But look at White Oak Pastures, by the way, for some really great poultry. It's pasture raised, not free range, right? Free range. You'd think free range, they get the free range to the range, but no, they only get 2 feet. That's all free range gets. George V helped correct Kiltzy, but this brings on the conversation. That's why it's so important for us all to bring on the conversation and always be good with being. I always say, remember, wrong is a way to get you right by learning together. I love Italian dried beef. Oh, I got to try that. My grandparents were born in Italy. Let's see, Gelsomina, Angelina, and Armando. But my father's father, Mackenzie Woods, we don't know where he was from, unfortunately. My father was born in McCook, Nebraska, 1923 or 4. I got to remember that, right? Griga, Sally Robinson, headphones. Let's see, give you a great radio voice. Thanks for making me smile. Again, we have to smile every day, and it does. See, there's a reason. And I think because of my years of inflammation, my hearing is less. My father was the same way. My mother lost her sight. My father lost his hearing. And we are all damaged by a plant-based low animal fat diet and 3 to 6 meals a day, which is deadly. And diabetes is simple. It's poisoning from plants. You want to eliminate type 2 diabetes for sure, stop eating plants. Type 3 Alzheimer's, stop eating plants. Eat fatty meat. Go to the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. That's the way. Right on. What are you reading? What are you thinking, right? Been lied to all these years about silly food pyramid. I know. The Red Rooster Girl, I love you, my friend. It is. We are lied to. But I don't blame them because, again, it's our human evolution and we're always shifting and changing. So there's no blame here. Your job is a journey of learning every day, right? Yearning and learning. It's lifelong learning. Never give up the learning ever, right? So I got a couple of books right now. I'm listening to 2 books. I'm listening to Robin Sharma's book, The Everyday Hero Manifesto. And I'm listening to the Neville Goddard's collection, right? Is it better to do lipid infusion 2 days before transfer, 1 or 2 days? I do 2 days before, but 1 or 2 days is fine. Esther, we're depleting our deuterium. And again, to Laszlo and Esther Boros, check out depleted deuterium. And we've got a link on drkiltz.com. Those who are interested in understanding more about heavy hydrogen, which is deuterium, which is secondary to a plant-based low animal fat diet. And not enough fasting, in my opinion. Fasting is fit provoking. It makes us fit, right? Erica Arntz, I love Neville. I mean, just amazing. And my good friend, Ben Azadi, another Neville fan. And it's like whenever I'm down and out or my brain is arguing with the world or myself, I pick up a Neville, the feelings, right? 40 Elena 68934, 49 years young, better to transfer 1 or 2. Donor egg embryos 1, your own embryos you can do 3, 4, or 5, but I say 1 is the very best to start with. Again, if you're failing after 1, 2, or 3 cycles, go to 2, but start with 1, the very best. How's everyone doing this beautiful day in paradise? God is good. God is great. Remember, start with prayers, visualization, and gratitude to start the day. Keto's a start, but carnivore's better. High BUN, again, high urea levels, more fat and more fasting. Again, my bet is we're doing too much measurement. Oh, well, what about this today and this today? Stop measuring. See, you don't want to, you want to start, see, you're comparing. Comparison is the enemy of, what's the quote? Who's got the quote? Come on, we need the quote. Comparison is the enemy of creativity, something like that. Let's see. Comparison is the enemy. I'm going to type it in and see who can get it. Oh, the thief of joy, the enemy of happiness, the enemy of progress, the enemy of contentment, the end of joy. Yeah. So comparison is the enemy of joy, enemy of happiness, the enemy of progress, the enemy of contentment. So we're not here to compare anything. We're here to share new thoughts and ideas, right? The thief of joy, Aisha, thank you. Love it. Sandy Whitlock, comparison. It's, again, we're here to not, and even to our body, well, what's this level today and this level today? And I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking. I'm amazing. Again, my sister Marianne had diabetes and blindness and organ failure. She was always joyful every single day, right? Let's see. We're learning every day. I know, every day. Countdown, how our modern world is threatening the future of the human race. I haven't read it, but I don't tend to read the naysayers. The world is ending. I stick to it's getting better every day, right? And that's really it. Listen, you want to improve your life? Just look in the mirror and say, "Thank you, God, Lord, for this beautiful, awesome, amazing day." It's all you need to do. Personal empowerment is today's intention. Today's intention. You can go to Amazon and buy Dr. Kiltz's book, the Daily Intentions. It's called, let's get you a front end copy of this one. I have a couple of intention books, and I love writing. I write every day. Something in my journal, in my library, and I'm always reading something positive, uplifting every day. Dharma, let's see, Dung Nana. Comparison is the thief of joy, of happiness, contentment, right? Oh, they have that and I don't. Don't do that. Kiltz's radio voice, right? Don't do that. Success. All right. Little Wayne Dyer. Love Wayne. Bringing in some daily inspirations and positivity. All right. If you find yourself being treated in a way you resent or that turns you into a victim, ask yourself this question. What have I done to teach this person that this behavior is something I'm willing to tolerate? Right on. But again, maybe we need to give love to that person because they're the ones that's suffering, not us. See, we need to give love all the way, right? Comparison. Always happy to see you early this morning giving speech for us. Thank you, Dharma. Appreciate you, all of us. Whether it doesn't matter your religion, your non-religion, believe in God and know God is within all of us. Know God is within all of us. $33-hour fast now. It's my 68th year. Carnivore with fast is the way. To Ken, this is my 68th year of life. Never felt better in my life. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, a surgeon, nutritionist, immunologist. I'm a life coach. I'm everything I think I am because that's the most important thing. Think as if you wish to be, and it shall be that or better, right? Lockie Scully from New Zealand, my good friends all over the globe. My good friend Bart K, New Zealand. We haven't chatted yet, but we chat about each other. He's a good man, sharing ideas of science and improving our lives every day, right? Haley Sauer, I have a lot of questions. Thank you. Is it accurate that women are only able to conceive 6 days of the month? I know someone who conceived the day after her period ended. Again, I think sperm
can find ways to survive in the female reproductive tract probably for far longer than we understand. And depositing sperm in the vagina, in the cervical nooks and crannies, in the uterine and tubal environment, the peritoneal environment, as long as there's not a lot of inflammation in that pelvis and the vagina, then that sperm could live longer. The science says it's before your fertile window even starts. I think it's earlier than we know, and it may be later than we know too. But again, science is always moving, right? It's kind of like the snake; it's always moving, right? A little bit of Marcus Aurelius, and we should do. I think we need to do a book by Ryan Holiday coming up. But we're doing the new book, the Heroes Manifesto. I think that's it. Give me a moment. The Everyday Hero Manifesto by Robin Sharma, and listening to Neville Goddard's collections. Neville is great, by the way. Again, thank you. Let's see, comparison. But if you're sort of visualizing and you're evaluating in ways to understand and see the beauty of it all, right? See the beauty of it all. We're looking for the exact answer, but it's in our creativity, right? Human beings create stories, and our life is just a story. Keep reading, writing. You're the story maker, right? Make haste to look into your own governing faculty and that of the universe and that of your neighbor. Into your own to ensure that your mind holds to justice, into that of the universe, to remind yourself of what whole you form apart, into that of your neighbor, to know whether ignorance or judgment rules, and to recognize at the same time that his mind is of one nature with your own. We're all the same. We're all connected. We're all the energy and vibration of the universe, right, Ben? Thank you for joining us, Ben. A good friend, Ben Wu. Doctor, for 3-day fast. I'm doing water, salt. That's it. 3 days. And I commit myself to it. I talk about it, right? And I don't waver in it, right? Am I perfect? I'm as perfect as I can be today, and I'm working on being more perfect each and every day. But remember, we're human beings. We piss, poop, burp, fart. We do things that people like you can't do that. We do it. We're human beings, right? A little Southern brothers. My daughter-in-law and son are having a hard time conceiving. She was told she has polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is a diabetic, pre-diabetic. It's a plant-based diet disease. Remember, diabetes, PCOS, is a plant-based disease. She is 27 years young and seems nothing has helped. First time here. A little Southern brothers. Go to CNY Fertility and drkiltz.com. Read about how keto helps and carnivore cures. Keto helps, carnivore cures. Now, keto is a high-fat diet by minimizing the plants, but carnivore is a high-fat nutritional plan that eliminates the plants, but it allows the beef, the meat, the cows to eat the plants, and you eat the meat, but you want to eat the organ meats. You want to eat the fatty meat. I say you want to eat one time a day or less. That's the very best way. And I'll be glad to help little Southern brothers all day long. What I've learned in life is a game changer. You could look at my books. There's a CNY Fertility Family Building Guide on Amazon. A lot of great information there you might find helpful. And then if you also can buy my keto and carnivore books and my daily intentions inspiration, my fertile feast, just Google Dr. Kiltz and all the books. My job is to help, I make babies. I make babies. That's my job. Now, again, I don't make them indirectly. I help people solve the puzzle of why they're infertile. And it really is so simple. From a vegetable diet. It's mind-blowing, Erica. It's changed my life. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a disease of your diet. That's all it is. So again, if you had an anaphylactic reaction from a peanut, right? Peanuts, people die from peanuts, right? Don Paco, RCA, On Fisher, Little Star. Thanks for stopping in. A beautiful day. Appreciate everyone. Questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. How the daily inspiration. Start the day. I get up at 3 o'clock. I do meditation and prayer. I sometimes do my bike or weightlifting. I was out in the hot tub this morning. Beautiful moon out this morning, nice and brisk and chilly. I did some hot water work, some cold water work, and it's really sort of. But I listened to Neville Goddard, Eckhart Tolle, Deepak Chopra. I listened to The Alchemist. If you haven't read or listened to The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, read by Jeremy Irons, amazing. Again, it's let's see. Dr. Berry is awesome. Nisha and Ken Berry, they're my heroes. Maria Emmerich's my hero. Judy Cho, Laura Spath. Let's see, Austin Cavelli. Let's see, Dorla Jacobson, Eric Arntz, Little Southern Brothers. You are all my heroes. Thank you. Data that shows percentage of carnivores in the USA and or in the world that you know of. Not yet, but we're growing. The carnivores are growing. And again, we are the lions. There are a few of us, but we're the strongest. We love plants, and we love herbivores. We love herbivores, omnivores, and carnivores. Remember, the lions lead and the sheep be the feed. And all disease, it's all secondary. If you look at my books on keto carnivore, or look at Kiltz's TEDx talk on the human Ferrari. And again, as a physician, my job is to figure out the cause of disease. But the modern scientific world is still in a conundrum. They're still like trying to figure out, gee, I wonder what causes disease. This is done. It's like simple. Number one, incorrect mental attitude. Number two, eating the wrong food for a lion, right? Lions eat grass, they become domesticated cats. Wolves eat grass, they become domesticated dogs. You are a dog or a cat, or are you a lioness or a wolf? You decide, right? Let's see. There's no requirement for women to ever eat a carbohydrate. No requirement to ever eat a carbohydrate for a human animal, whether you're male, female, or in between, whatever it is. Eat the fatty meat. You will be the fittest. You'll feel the best. You'll have amazing sexual relationships with your partner. Your mind will be so much clearer and bright. And really, don't make it very difficult, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Again, yes, enjoy some ice cream from time to time. Okay, cookie, cake, and ice cream from time to time, but not all the time. If you're one of those that has a little bit and you just can't stay away, well, don't touch it. Right on. Thomas, first step is to remove much of the super processed foods and drinks. Remove the plants. Remove the products made by plants. But the thing is, to get a trash can, throw away all the shit, right? But Thomas, thank you. I think the first step is begin to listen and read and watch. And that's how you're learning. You want to start learning from others and what they look like and feel like. I mean, I'm 67 in my 68th year. I've never felt better in my life. I do very little exercise, but I focus on faith in God. Right? Gratitude. Thank you, God, Lord, creator, for that. Now, I happen to have been raised Catholic. I consider myself Christian Catholic, but I read all religions, all of them. I read from the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament, the Tao Te Ching. Read them all, right? Carbs are deadly for dogs and cats. And look carefully at your dog and cat food. It's got plants in it. Get rid of it. You want to give them meat only. Organ meats, right? Fat, bone marrow, bone broth. You got to give them that. We are killing our dogs and cats, and they're getting the same diseases we humans are getting. Don't forget a little bit of like and a share and and comments and reminder. What's the bell? The ding. All those things. And I appreciate all of you, by the way. Don't forget to check out reversed TV series on keto and carnivore. Charles Maddox has put together an amazing story. Lots of good friends out there sharing for sure. Let's see. Feel carnivore. Listen, I've got ADD, ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, history of depression, manic depression, all of it, criminality, even suicidal thoughts in my life. But I know this: heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol are made for this. If you're having problems with any disease or obesity and you want to lean up, go carnivore. One meal a day and have faith. And whatever your size is, look at your body and love it. Being skinny does not make sense in a famine. That's it, right? No animal saying, like a skinny bear with no fat on it. Like, does that make any sense? Nope. Little Southern Brothers, cattle farmers here in Tennessee. Out, I have Alpha Gal. After removing meat, I have gained 20 pounds. It's hard to eat. Listen, that Alpha Gal is bullshit. Eat fatty meat and stop testing all these things. Get rid of the plants. You'll feel better. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. Now, some people need to go to lamb or goat or pork or duck. But I stick to fatty ribeye steak. Beef is the best. Beef is the best. All right. That's it. I eat liver. I do duck liver from Hudson Valley Farms. Let's see. Amariz Zala. Girls follow me. Let's see. Again, let's see. Men meander and women lead. Women are the leaders. And my friends, it's about our families and it's about our religions, our spirituality, our loving each other, but you got to love yourself. And if you're angry, sad, mad, you got to do the work to get back realigned. So religions is realignment. Again, there's all the political fighting. It's the nature of the world. Again, God's got this. Let it go, right? Since you yourself are one of the parts which serve to perfect a social system, let your every action contribute to the perfecting of social life. Any action of yours, then, which has no reference, whether direct or indirect, to the social ends, tears your life apart, prevents it from being at one, and creates division, as does the citizen in a state who for his own part cuts himself off from the concord of his fellows. We are social animals and beings, right on. Cassandra, juicing plants, don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna, it's eggnog. Let's see, fresh, raw, organic milk, the best. But I do cream. Don Joseph, good morning to my friend, and your special lady, Miss Tia, is doing awesome, amazing. Thanks for asking. I don't know if beef is superior to lamb. Again, find the thing that you have the best taste and feel the best, but you must eat the fat. And I believe you need to eat the liver and the organ meats. That's the very best, right? Again, the bone marrow, the bone broth, the fatty meat. I say bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day, and faith every day. I'm on a 3-day fast right now. This is, let's see, I'm 12 hours into my 3-day fast. And you guys being part of my fasting is really helpful because I talk about it. You see, you think it, you ink it. You think it, you write it down, you share it with the world, and the world will conspire for you. Right on. We're all conspiring together. Let's see. Thank you, Ben, for sharing your life, your wisdom. Remember, if you're not doing the thing you want to do the thing you're doing with love and gratitude as you're working your way to get to where you want to be, right? All right. Barbara Glanz. You got to read Barbara Glanz. She's amazing, right? If you can, help others. If you cannot do that, at least do no harm to them. The Dalai Lama, right? If you haven't read The Relation of Alimentation and Disease by James Henry Salisbury, MD, Salisbury Steak, you must. It's a great read on why we're all sick. And he knew this in the 1850s. He was a physician, a microscopist, a chemist. He figured out that all the men in the Civil War, where many of them were dying of dysentery from a plant-based, low animal fat. Andre 3041, good morning, good afternoon. Let's see, Kamarina, Amar. Let's see, I got my van. I got CT 18. Let's see, Mugo Rachel. Is that it? Jen Copel. Let's see, how to talk to family about carnivore, and what if they don't accept if even we are healthier? Are their ego taken over? Has the sugar taken over? It's absolutely it. See, they've been duped by the plants, the predators. Your job is to stay strong as a lion. Just be the regal lion. You know, lions don't try to explain themselves, do they? They just show themselves. And with that, it's so simple, right? Fuzzy, I can't stay awake for more than 2 hours. Let's see. Let's get back to that. An adrenal crisis. What can I do? Already take 10 milligrams out of cortisol a day. Well, number one, you got to start fasting and get rid of all the drugs. Fasting is lasting. You cleanse the body. By fasting for 3 to 5 days, you cleanse the body of many of the diseased particles and the drugs. You see, the problem is we like oatmeal and cereals and raisins and vegetables and fruit and fiber, which are deadly for humans. All diseases we suffer from are due to plant-based, low animal fat and eating 3 to 6 meals a day. Go to one meal or less, fatty meat, the very best, meat, salt, water. Look at Michaela Peterson, Jordan Peterson, my good friend Anthony Chafee, by the way. Let's see. It's all we're teaching and learning. Bone broth fast for 3 days. The thoughts. You can do bone broth fast, a fat fast, a butter fast. Again, it's not really, I'm just eating butter for 3 days. I'm just drinking bone broth. That's okay. Bone broth is much like coffee and tea. Switch it up, right? That's for sure. So appreciate you being here. Thank you, Dr. Rob Kiltz. Appreciate everyone. It's 5:51, about 9 minutes left in our morning time. I've got a meeting this morning. I got surgery today. Many calls for CNY fertility around the globe. We're working to bring people together to help them, but you can help yourself, right? By stopping in to Kiltz Mighty Tribe. Sign up. It's for free. We do a Monday evening meeting, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. But I'm on live 5 a.m. pretty much every day. Sundays, I may be taking off some. I don't know. It depends. And but around the globe, we're sharing your knowledge, your information of health and wellness. Now we can all live a better, amazing life. And start the day with thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. Vitamin G. That's my good friend, Dr. Ben Azadi, right? All right. A little quote from the positive books of quotes. And just look up Dr. Kiltz. And we're really working to integrate Eastern Western medicine for all of us, right? Jay Key. Let's see. I'm Kara with Ak. Let's see. MSN. Thanks, Kara Marie. Thank you for stopping in for a minute. Just, a little wave, a little comment. Thank you for being here. What the hell are you talking about, Kiltz? I don't mind that either, right? Let's see. Carnivore, KS Girl, eventually help with vaginal dryness. Absolutely. Got to eat the fatty meat. Look at Elizabeth Bright. She's got some really amazing stuff for sure. There's a new place near me that has these great tandoori chicken wings. Oh my God. I love chicken wings dipped in sour cream with a little blue cheese. It's amazing. Janelle, thank you for stopping in. The Mighty Tribe. To all my Mighty Tribe friends, thank you. Appreciate it. Again, we're just sharing thoughts and ideas. To my good friends in the Steak and Butter Gang, SBG, Bella's team, and I got a chance to talk to Emily and Raymond. Hopefully they're going to come on and share things. My good friend Rena Alawalia, 5 Minute Body. Check her stuff out. Amazing. We're all learning this together. Wrong message. Good morning, Don. Again, let's see. Chick tandoori. What's in tandoori chicken wings, by the way? Let's see. Talk to your family as they ask questions. Remember, be the mighty lion. You don't have to say a word. The majestic lion doesn't have to say a thing, does he or she? Right on. Thomas, Parminder, Don, Aisha, thank you. I love lamb and beef. Tumba, a couple of Maria Emmerich's episodes. She's big limited. Well, Maria is big on protein sparing. Basically, she does a high protein, low fat diet. But my friends, your protein, your muscles, your amino acids, your body has amino acids everywhere. By the way, this idea that your cells are made of phospholipids with embedded proteins and glycans, sugars, and many of the substances. It's again, you're made of fatty acids mostly. That's why we coalesce into we kind of come together and we don't dissolve in water, right? All right. ADD and ADHD for all of us. I suffered as a child, and I believe because the cereals, the crackers, the salads, the vegetables, the deadly, deadly, deadly. This is all deadly for us. Give me a minute. I got a list of things here, but if you go to drkiltz.com or go to Amazon, you could buy Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. Lots of really great stuff. Look at my TEDx talk. Lots of great stuff. You have to go to drkiltz.com to get Keto for Fertility cookbook. We don't sell it on Amazon. Miss Marie Emmerich is awesome. Again, she focuses on a lot of weight loss. Do a lean meat diet for weight loss. Once you've lost the weight to the weight you want to be, and remember, skinny is deadly. If there's a famine, don't do it. But then once you've gotten, you got to add the fat to the nutrition. And butter is great. Eggs are great. Kiltz's ice cream is great, but meat, salt water, and fatty meat, salt water. That's really it. So again, thank you, everyone. Let's see. Mary Cohen, thank you for stopping in, right? Dream big, keep smiling, be kind, be positive, stay focused, stay humble. Never, ever, ever quit. Work hard. Remember, let's see, the most amazing things in the universe are created from hard work. But it's not hard, it's just consistency and persistency, right? Be consistent. Get up early every day. Read something inspiring. Go do something. Climb a mountain. Jake is going to the North Pole. And again, go do something. I don't know if I'd go to the top of the Himalayas. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Or the bottom of the ocean, right? Radio voice. Thanks, Jonathan. It's easier. It's easier on my voice because when I don't have this on or this, I talk louder and my voice gets a little more challenging. All right. Ritalin. Again, all the drugs we're handing out. And now people are getting Ozempic and all these other things to lose weight. It's not good. It's not good. And all this dissection for losing weight. Number one, love the weight you are first. Get out and go walking every day. Fazia, drinking chocolate and hot water is helpful for increasing stem cells. No, I do not. I would say fatty. You want to drink the bone broth, the bone marrow. You want to eat the fat, suppresses inflammation, healthier, best ever in the universe. Best ever in the universe. Dream big. Ben Wu, my good friend, thank you for all the work you're doing. And again, if you're the other thing, Ben, is go, get out to we're scientists, right? And we're sharing all over the world languages that we all need to be speaking and sharing it because human beings are the same, no matter if you're Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, if you're Ukrainian, Russian, European, whatever, you're French or you're Buddhist, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, atheist, agnostic. You grew up in Africa, South America. Basically, we are all humans around the globe, and family is first. But you got to take care of you, and you have to love God. Let's see. Thank you. Positive attitude every day. Remember, start with thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. This day, every day, right? Eat one meal a day. I like my meal at night. I think it's very best to do the work on an empty stomach because that is where the energy comes from, right? Made bone broth this morning and sat in the sun first. Get out in the sun, sunlight. You don't need the red lights. Go out to the sun, right? Strip it down a little bit, get the sunlight a little bit. If you're too light in skin color, don't overdo it, but build it up over time, right? All right, my friends, have an awesome, awesome, amazing day. histamine reactions due to meat. Eat more fat and eat less frequently, and change the meat up, maybe to lamb or goat or pig, pork, but change it up to something. But again, my bet is, and find out where your animal meat is being fed and what it's being fed, and change that up potentially. That I think will help a lot. Billionaire motivation. We are all infinitely wealthy in the universe because money is in the mind. Good morning, Rose C, to your son. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Again, when you're pregnant, carnivore, babies, Kiltz's baby's way. When you're breastfeeding, Kiltz's baby's way, and your baby should do the baby's way, and your children, all of us, young and old, people, we're putting all of our parents and grandparents and our aunts and uncles and our brothers and sisters into healthcare facilities that basically, it's worse than free range or free range chickens. Free range chickens, remember, 2 feet. And feed them fatty meat. Hospitals need to change it up. Carnivore is the way. It eliminates diabetes. Remember, diabetes is a disease of your plant-based diet. All right. I love you, my friends. Roxanne, Pritam, thank you, Kumar, for being there. You'll get rid of it by